Happy New Year, everybody. It is so exciting to finally be in 2024, and although we didn't hit 5,000 subscribers right before 2024, I know that we're going to inevitably hit it in the near future. It's just one of those goals that you just want to keep pushing for, you know what I mean? But I'm super excited for 2024. I have a lot of plans, a lot of fun things going on. We have a lot of stuff going on in the dispensary that we're going to be working towards and making the dispensary just that much better for people. Because at the end of the day, this is going to be my year. This is going to be our year to shine. We're really going to blow up this year. I already have a feeling about it. I know about it. I just can kind of sense it. You know what I mean? Everything's just been falling in place and falling in place just the way it needs to. And, knock on wood, I don't want anything bad to happen, but I think everything's going in the right direction, and I really believe by the end of this year we're going to be light years ahead of where we are right now. And I hope you guys feel the same way about your New Year's resolutions and your goals for the new year, because at the end of the day, the new year being a good new year is entirely up to you. It's all about perspective and how you want to look at it. So if you want the year to be great, you can make it great. At least that's what I believe in. Anywho, what am I talking about today? And also, I'm sorry I'm wearing a coat inside. My heater is not working inside my townhome right now, so it's 50 something inside the house. It's freezing cold, so I'm wearing a coat today on the inside. But I thought about reviewing the 3 carts they sent me, but I think I'm going to save that for a later date because honestly, I want to smoke. Let's review the Light Sky Farms Live Rosin Donut. So this is a really cool little donut here. These are 2 grams of flour, 0.5 of rosin. You guys already know I've been really liking Light Sky Farms products. I've been using them a lot recently, and although I haven't really reviewed too many of them on the channel, I'm promising you guys they are some absolute fire. And so cool thing about this is that Justin, my buddy over at Light Sky Farms, told me that these are all hand rolled, so they're all like custom made, and then they're all like hand dipped, which I appreciate because I really like this, like Maker's Mark-esque type finish. The strain here is going to be Super Boof. They use a wooden tip on it, which actually I appreciate the wooden tip over the glass tip because glass tips have this weird like slimy consistency on them. Maybe it's because I just wet my lips too much when I'm smoking it, but I just feel like it has this weird slimy texture to it. Wood is a little bit easier to smoke out of, in my opinion. And I mean, that's a little cannon right there. That's a little doink. I mean, I'm thinking this is going to smoke really good, especially for my first smoke of the day, because I haven't smoked at all yet today. By the way, just for your guys' information, this is coming in at 44.54% THCA with a total THC of 40.27 and then total cannabinoids of 48.71. The major terpenes on this are going to be beta-caryophyllene at 0.5%, alpha-limonene at 8.18%, linalool at 0.18%, and a total terpenes of 1.84. I will say the terpenes are a little low for a rosin joint in my opinion, but I definitely don't think they are bad. So let's really go downstairs, let's light it up, and let's see how it's smoking. Alrighty, we already have our Super Boof rolled up and smoking here, and I gotta say, this tastes fantastic. As for a Super Boof, it definitely has a lot of those kind of sweeter characteristics to it. Has a little bit of fruitiness in there, a little bit of pine, not too much earthy or pepperiness. It's a very balanced strain in terms of flavor, though. It's smooth, sweet. I haven't gotten to the rosin yet, but it's definitely a pretty decent, bit of flour in here. I don't think the flour in here is bad by any means. So I'm excited to see if the rosin is also Super Boof and if that smokes in it as well, because at the end of the day, donuts can be kind of a tricky thing because if you don't smoke them well, they usually run or they don't burn right or they end up just messing up down the road. And I don't want that to happen because I like smoking my joints all the way through. So we'll see how this keeps holding up, but right now it is smoking really well and I'm enjoying this so far. The Super Boof definitely is coming out. I know it has a little bit of that fruity note to it. That's what I'm really kind of tasting. I'm not really getting much bitterness. I'm not really getting much earthiness or spiciness. It's just sweet fruit almost, and it's really good. Alrighty, y'all, we finally started getting to the rosin, and let's take a hit with the rosin, see how it really pairs up. Cheers, y'all. It definitely is Super Boof rosin because it really just amplifies that fruitiness, that citrus, that sweetness. It really kind of just brings out more of that sweet overall flavor. That's really good, honestly. I'm sorry, that is just really good in my opinion. I really enjoy the Light Sky Farms product, not just because they sent me a bunch of free stuff, because at the end of the day, that makes it way easier, but also because of the fact that I genuinely like smoking it. If I didn't enjoy this, it would not be in my storefront, and I have a lot of different products of theirs in my storefront because I think they make good product. That being said, where would I put this compared to a North Coast donut? Because North Coast is my current go-to donut company up here in Michigan. I think North Coast has it a little bit beat on the terpenes. I feel like the terps of North Coast is really shining through, and it could just be the fact that they use other brands' rosins as well, so maybe that's it. But at the end of the day, for a single manufacturer to make all of this to go into this joint, I feel like it's a really solid one. I would put it on par with the North Coast ones, and I think I could smoke these interchangeably. I'll have to see what varieties and different strains of the donuts they have for the Light Sky Farms ones, because I know North Coast has a whole bunch of different varieties, and a lot of them have some of my favorite strains in them because they collab a lot with Pressure Pack. So at the same time, I mean, if this is competing with Pressure Pack and North Coast in my book, then I think they're probably one of the best brands you can get up here in Michigan from a dispensary for a decent price. Because North Coast and Pressure Pack are like my go-to brands when it comes to like higher quality but affordable still. And this I feel like fits in just perfectly right there as well. But I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna come back to y'all and let you know my overall final score and what I'm thinking about it. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Honestly, y'all, I gotta say, so for me, that donut was really good. The effects on it are pretty solid. It's gonna be a nice, like, head high, a little bit of that uplifting, a little bit of that kind of euphoric feeling. It's not really super energizing or super sedating, kind of just in the middle of the road, but I definitely like that because at the end of the day, this is still pretty early in the morning for me, so I don't really want to have to go out and be super exhausted or overly energized. I just want to be in a good, happy mood to enjoy my New Year's, right? Because it's exciting. We're in the new year. It's 2024. So I think personally, I'm going to give the Super Boof Light Sky Farms donut an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a very, very good donut. And I think for the cost of them, I think these are retail $45, which is really, really decent for a 2-gram joint of flour and then 0.5 of rosin if you think about it. Because their rosin MSRP is 40, so a half gram of that's 20 already. And then their flour is, I think, 25 for their 4-gram jars, so it's about $12. That brings it about $30 right there. And then the labor that goes into it as well. So, you know, $45 buying it, I feel like it's a pretty good steal, honestly. So I want to say something kind of off topic from the cannabis stuff, but guys, with 2024 coming up, I really want you guys to know that I am so grateful for all of the love and support you guys have given me on this channel, and I am really looking forward to the continued love and support because I truly do believe that 2024 is going to be the best year for this channel ever. And I mean, 2023 was absolutely mind-boggling. I started the year at 1,000 subscribers and I ended the year at 4,850 subscribers. That is mind-boggling, and I am so appreciative for it because you guys are quite literally the best audience I could ever ask for. And I know that this year is going to be amazing. I'm going to try to do my best to upload for you guys. I'm going to try to do my best to make the best content I can for you. I'm going to try to add stuff to the background here so it doesn't look so basic and boring, and I'll try to actually start really getting everything set up, and I really want to do some other kind of content this year as well. I really want to get into live streaming because I feel like live streaming in my free time would be so much fun with you guys. I would also really want to start doing some tours. I know a couple of companies I've talked to here and there about doing tours of their facilities, so that way I can actually go to these companies and show you guys what they're doing, the processes they're doing, because on this channel we're focused about education primarily. I want to educate you, and something that I always think is so cool is going to grow ups, going to farms, going to manufacturing facilities, going to processing plants, and seeing every step of the way of how they do this. And I'm in a really unique position to be able to show that to you guys. So I'm going to give you the best stuff I can, honestly. But that being said, I really think 2023 was a pretty solid year for us. I think we did a great job, and I think 2024 will be the best year for us yet. And then 2025 will be even better year. And I know you guys can probably look at this as some just overconfidence, optimism, but at the end of the day, if you do not believe in failure, then you cannot fail. And that is something I truly believe in. Yes, you may struggle. Yes, you may go through trials. Yes, it may be hard. But if you do not believe in failure, you cannot fail. And it's gotten me to this point. So I'm just going to keep rocking it. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing y'all in the rest of this year. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.